Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are connecting from and what your local time is over there right now. You are most welcome to this master class, a free financial life transforming training, free financial intelligence training. In this training is going to be a platform that will completely change the way you think about money, savings, and wealth. And my prayer for you is that this training will mark the beginning of a change of story for you. I would like us to begin this training with a brief story on how I started my journey towards a savings culture as a lifestyle. How I started my journey towards a savings culture as a lifestyle. It all began in August 2010. August 2010 is when I started the journey of my savings culture. In that August 2010, a friend of mine, Mr. Pascal by name, got a job with Mutual Benefits Insurance Company. He came to my office and marketed their life assurance policy. I beg your pardon. Marketed their life assurance policy and opened my eyes that you can save a percentage of your income for 5 years and then use it for investment. I queued into that Mutual Benefits life assurance policy and I began saving 10,000 naira every month, and the policy will last for 5 solid years. When I started, it was in 2012. After I got married, my marriage was barely 4 months. Then my house rent expired. This was a young man that just got married, enjoying his honeymoon, and there the landlord began to call. Your rent have expired. And then it may interest you to know that my salary then was 20,000 naira monthly. 20,000. So I started the journey. From that 20,000, started saving 10,000 every month. Remember, I'm a kingdom man. As a kingdom man, my tithe is a priority. So when I pay my tithes out of 20,000, what will remain is 18,000. I will now save 10,000 and I'll be left with 8,000. How I survived all through that period is when I get to heaven that God will show me the script. When my marriage was now 4 months old in 2012, then my policy savings was now 22 months. Just 2 months to be 24 months. I had no option. That led me to liquidate my policy. I had to liquidate my savings with Mutual Benefits Insurance in order to pay my rent. But the question now is, what would have happened to me if I did not have that savings running? Ask yourself this question. I don't have anybody to run to. I don't have anybody to go to. My salary at that moment cannot even carry me through. A young man coming up, newly married. What if I did not have that savings for almost 2 years, for that 22 months before the expiration of my house rent? What would I have done? But thank God, the savings culture that was introduced to me was able to deliver me from that moment, and that built a mindset to me that your savings will always save you in the future. No wonder it is called savings. It is called savings because it will always save you in the future. So this savings culture has been driving my life, and that has given birth to this movement I call Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Kingdom Wealth Alliance is a movement. Global Financial Alliance, Kingdom Wealth Alliance. It's important I let you know that through this savings culture, in 2022, I was able to purchase my first 2 plots of land in Lagos in 2022. In 2023, through this same savings culture, I was able to buy another plot of land in Warri, Delta State. And after that, I continue my savings culture, and with consistency, God have helped me to acquire some other landed properties in other places. So in this Kingdom Wealth Alliance, we are building a community that will build the culture of savings as a lifestyle. The problem most people have, they are problems that emanate from the present financial pressure that we all go through. And it's important we note that we are not the only person going through financial pressure. People earn money, but they don't save. They earn money, but they don't save. You will agree with me that this is built by a mindset. A mindset. What is that mindset? The mindset of what I have in my hand is usually not enough. As I speak now, you will agree. What I have in my hands is usually not enough. The question now is, when will it be enough? When will it be enough? You may be justifying yourself based on the current economic situation, especially the one we have found ourselves in our country, Nigeria, where inflation is building up every day. The cost of things hyping every day. But I want you to know, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. So this teaching, this training is programmed to change our mindset and to build in us the culture of savings as a lifestyle. In this training, I will teach you some principles. I will teach you some principles, and these principles are proven principles that will enable you to build wealth. Number one of these principles that I'll be teaching us today is discipline. 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 How to discipline your income. How to discipline your income. So, let's begin with what is discipline. What is discipline? Discipline is the ability to consistently do what is financially right, even when it is emotionally uncomfortable. Discipline is the ability to consistently do what is financially right, even when it is emotionally uncomfortable. It is self-control in action. Self-control in action. Choosing long-term gain over short-term pleasure. Choosing long-term gain over short-term pleasure. Discipline is not knowledge. Discipline is a behavior. I will explain. Discipline is not knowledge, it's a behavior. So from the definition I have given to you now, you will discover that discipline is what you do consistently. Consistently. You must discipline yourself consistently. It's important to know that wealth is not built by what you know, but by what you do consistently. What you consistently do, that is discipline. Wealth is not built by what you know. Thank God for knowledge. Knowledge grants you access to information, but what you know only cannot change you, but rather it is what you do with what you know that can change you. That is why I am too persuaded, I have a guarantee that if you begin to apply the knowledge that this training is bringing your way and start doing it consistently, believe you me, before the end of 2026, your status must have started changing. So, what must I do? What must I do? Save even when it is not convenient. Say no to unnecessary spending. Unnecessary spending. Stick to a budget lifestyle. Many people today, you will get to the market, before you get there, no budget. You have one thing or the other in mind, but you didn't sit down to articulate. This market I'm going to, what and what do I need to buy? Because many things will be calling for your attention. So if you don't have a budget and stick to that budget, you will end up buying things that you don't even need. Buying things that you don't even need. So stick to your budget. Now, invest even when it is not convenient. Invest even when it is not convenient. Many people wait until everything is okay. You start when everything is speaking contrary. You heard my story? I started at almost at 0 to nothing. 0 to nothing. But I began to build the culture of savings as a lifestyle, and that enabled me to step into investments. Number 2 principle I would like to share with us in this training is save before spending. Save before spending. This is where many of us are making mistakes. Many of us are making mistakes. Many of us are making mistakes. But I want that mistakes to be corrected. Saving before spending is the principle of paying yourself first. The principle of paying yourself first. Securing your future before satisfying your present. Securing your future before satisfying your present. So learn that today. Pay yourself first. It's important to note that basically what I'm teaching you now is contrary to your common sense. It's contrary to common sense. Your common mindset will say to you, spend first and save what is left. Spend first and save what is left. And I put it bad, a very big bad. You don't spend first and save what is left. The question is, what will be left? So investment mindset says, save first and spend what remains. Save first and spend what remains. And I mark it a very big good. So this is a common mindset that you and I need to begin to cultivate ourselves into. So telling yourself is not enough. It is from that point of view that is not enough that you begin to pay yourself. As a kingdom man, and for every kingdom person, you know that in all your income, for every income you get, you pay your tithe, which is 10%. So after paying your tithe, you pay yourself. And paying yourself means setting a percentage of your income to savings. Just like as I said, you don't save after spending. You save and spend what is remaining. So the question now is, what should I do? Many will be asking, what should I do? What should I do? One of the ways you can come out of where you are now, one of the ways to start this journey of savings as a culture, as a lifestyle, is you can run to any bank closest to you now. Run to any bank, pick a form to open a new account. Pick a form to open a new account. Then let that account be on no debit. No debit, meaning you can't withdraw unless you go back to bank to officially reactivate it You need to write to the manager of the bank and give reasons why you need to activate the account, and then you can make a withdrawal. So when you remember the hurdles in all these processes of going to bank and writing and then reactivating, it discourages you, and then the money will remain there. Because one of the greatest deception we have today from commercial banks is this account called savings account. It's not savings account, it's spending account. That name should be changed. It's not savings account, it is spending account. An account that you open and they now gives you ATM card. Not only give you an ATM card, all over the place there are POS. You go to shopping mall, there is POS there everywhere. There is ATM machines almost everywhere. You get to the open market, in fact POS vendors are almost as more as people that are coming to the market. So any small expenditure you want to make, very easy. You just pull out your ATM card, you slot it in, you make your transaction, and you see call that account savings account. That is a delusion. It's a misconception. It's a deception. They are deceiving us. Savings account is an account that you can't touch. Even when money enter, it will be difficult for the money to come out. So please, start now. Start now. Start now. Go to the bank, pick a new bank form. I know you must have other several accounts. Those accounts now, you either, if it's a current account, you have your check, you have your checkbook, and in that same account, every account now, you have your mobile app in your phone. Mobile app is there, your USSD code is there, your ATM is there. Tell me, how do you now save when you have USSD code, you have mobile app, you have ATM? It's no longer a savings account. So once you pull out your phone, bam bam bam, you open your app, you do transfer, you use your USSD code, you send money, you use your ATM, use POS, you withdraw. But this time, open the account and place it on no debit. Don't collect any form of ATM. They will tell you, request for ATM, collect ATM. Tell them this account does not need ATM. They will tell you this account, bring your phone, let's activate the mobile app. Tell them I don't need mobile app. This one is analog. This one is what? Analog. Anytime I need the money, I must carry myself to the bank. So when you remember the stress, the time it will cost you to go to the bank and sit down and start writing and rewriting, you will think well and then make solution for the immediate challenge you are going through. That's the only way you can build a savings culture. It is called a culture, something you practice again and again. So set aside a fixed percentage immediately from your income and start putting it there. For us in the kingdom, children of God, what you do as you pay your tithes, that is what I do. That's my practice. As I pay my tithes, 10% of my income, I'm sending 10% as savings. So every income that comes my way, every money, every blessing that somebody blesses me with, every income that comes my way, 20% is already gone on my mind. Even if when I have liabilities, when I have expenditures, when I have things to do and money comes in, as soon as that money comes in, 20% of that money is off on my mind. If 20 million enters my hand now, What I am budgeting with is 18 million. 2 million is already gone. What I'm budgeting with is 16 million out of 20 million, because 2 million is my tithe and 2 million is my savings. You know, say, but how will I survive? That's how to survive. That's how to survive. But I have impending expenditure. If you don't save for the future, you'll be spent for the future. Start now. You have an income of 1 million. In your mind, it's not 1 million. It's 800,000. Because that 1 million, 100,000 is your tithe for kingdom-minded individuals. Then 100,000 is your savings, if you can build it that way. So let's us begin to build that culture from today. That's the essence of this financial intelligence training. Number 3 principle I will share with us is think long term. Think long term. Think long term. Thinking long term is the ability to make financial decisions today based on the future you want to create. Thinking long term is the ability to make financial decisions today based on the future you want to create. Everybody wants to pass an inheritance to his children, your descendants. Isn't it amazing that today we talk about our generational causes, generational problems from our forefathers? But how many people are thinking of their descendants? You are complaining about your forefathers, your father, your grandfather, great grandfather, and you are forgetting about your descendants. Your children are your descendants. What are you going to pass across to them? So thinking long term is the ability to make financial decisions today based on the future you want to create. Short-term thinking spends money. Short-term thinking spends the money, while long-term thinking builds wealth. So if you want to build wealth, think for long term. Short-term thinking spends money. Long-term thinking builds wealth. So plan for your retirement. Plan for your business growth. Plan for generational wealth. Plan for your retirement. You are working. Check your age now. By the time you be 60, what will you still be doing? By the time you be 70, what will you still be doing? Is it that time you will now start regretting? No, you can't go through this training and regret again. So when you think long term, you are planning for your retirement, business growth, and generational wealth. So it's my interest to know that this is what gave birth to the creation of Kingdom Wealth Alliance. This is what gave birth to it. Kingdom Wealth Alliance. What I have been doing myself, and I said, no, we can build a community. We can build a community. So quickly, let me take us through the objectives of Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Let me take us through the objectives of this Kingdom Wealth Alliance. What are my objectives? Let me make it clear and make it straight. A wise man said, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. We are not doing online training because everybody is doing online training. This is a visionary training. It's born out of vision, out of compassion. It's not that everybody is online. I too, I must be online. No. We have clear-cut objectives, what we want to achieve in your life. So number one objective is to drive the power of financial intelligence. To drive it. So I am your driver. I am your coach. The power of financial intelligence. Not just the power of financial intelligence, but to drive it. To drive it. So I'm here to drive it to success in your life. To drive you to know what you should know. Many people today, when they realize and they see their past mistakes, they tend to regret. But the time you know, start behaving what you know, and it will change the past mistakes you have committed in your life. So let's start with what is financial intelligence. What is financial intelligence? Follow me. Financial intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and multiply money effectively through knowledge, strategy, and wise decision making. Financial intelligence is the ability to understand, manage, and multiply money effectively through knowledge, strategy, and wise decision. So financial intelligence is not just about any money. It's not just about any money. It's about knowing how money works. Knowing how money works. Making informed financial decisions. Making informed financial decisions. Identifying opportunities to grow your wealth. And avoiding financial mistakes and traps. Knowing how money works. Making informed financial decisions. Identifying opportunities to grow your wealth and avoiding financial mistakes and traps. Many of us where we are today because of the financial mistakes we could not avoid and traps we could not avoid. But from today, evaluate your life. What are those areas of financial mistakes you have made consistently over time, over the years? You have to identify them. And some of them, they are the ones I have already said. Spending before saving is a financial mistake, and it could have been avoided. Impulse spending is a financial mistake. It could have been avoided. That's why I said, if you are spiritual, that is spirituality plus prosperity is what I call kingdom wealth. And spirituality minus prosperity is what I call frustration. You are spiritually robust, but God is taking you out of it and you are going forward. So money does not respond to efforts alone. It responds to intelligence. Money does not respond to efforts alone. It responds to intelligence. Intelligence. As I'll be showing you in the course of this training, it responds to intelligence. Intelligence. Could you imagine as a career as a pastor, earning salary every month and receive salary? As a career person, you are out there, you are working every month, you receive salary. Or you're a professional, you render quality services, valuable services, professional services, and you are being paid. Or you are a career person, you are a civil servant, a public servant, or you are a career person, you are working in a private sector, and you are being paid. So for you to receive salary, you made effort. The money you are being received is effort. But it is your intelligence, what you know to do with what is coming in. Now I know I started savings for my salary as at then 2010. I was saving 10,000 naira every month. Now you check it. By 2010, you too are alive and well, and you have sound mind. If you have known what I knew then, and started saving 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 every month. Okay, let's take it back to, let's use our government for instance. Everybody, you know, government come in, that is, politicians, they come into government, they come into power and they go. They come into power and they go. Every tenure for 4 years. Now, let me not even go too far. Let me not go too far. Maybe Obasanjo regime, maybe Yar'Adua regime, maybe President Goodluck Jonathan regime. Let me start from even our former late president, President Buhari. Before your very eyes, before my very eyes, that was it not 2015 or thereabout? If I stand to be corrected, I think so, 2015 or thereabout, when Buhari came to power. When Goodluck Jonathan couldn't win again. Now Buhari came into power. As Buhari came into power, I switched over from saving 10,000 to saving 20,000. But everybody was, this government. Sir, it's not about government. It's about what you know. For that period, Buhari did first term, which is 4 years. If you have been saving 20,000 per month, calculate it. If you have been saving 100,000 per month, 50,000 per month, or even as low as 10,000 per month, calculate it. Were you not making money then? Were you not receiving salary? As a market woman, market man doing business, why not doing business? If you have been saving that money, 10,000 for 8 years, Buhari was in power. 8 years. Calculate it. You have calculator. Calculate it. Now, Buhari left power. Our current president, Ahmed Tinubu, now, by May and June this year, respectively, they'll be done with 3 years. And by next year, 4 years is gone before your very eyes. And you are there shouting Tinubu, Tinubu, Tinubu. You have not shouted your own self. 3 years is almost gone. If you have been saving 100,000 every month, times 12, times 3, by now you should be talking about going into real estate. We will go into that as we progress. But what I am first of all opening our eyes to is service culture. Because that's where it starts from. Service culture. Building it as a lifestyle. That's where it starts from. Confronting this mindset of it's not enough. As if I ask you now, when will it be enough? It's not enough. Children's school fees is there, feeding is there, house rent is there, feeding is there, clothing is there, transportation is there. In fact, it's not enough. You may be thinking that it's not enough, but I want to remind you, your God is more than enough. That's not true? Is God no more than enough? Why are you still alive? It's not because God is more than enough. A songwriter wrote a song that bigger than every problem, bigger than everything. My God is bigger than every mountain I can or cannot see. is with God. All things are possible. These are scriptures you know. So what makes you think that if you are started saving 10,000 even without your mega salary, what makes you think that with God you wouldn't have survived? Has God abandoned you? No. It's because of lack of intelligence. Lack of intelligence. Financial intelligence. When will it be enough? Okay? Let's go. I want to drive number 2 objective, which is to drive the power of financial planning. To drive the power of financial planning. Financial planning. What is financial planning? What is financial planning? Financial planning is the deliberate process of organizing your income. The deliberate process of organizing your income, expenses, savings, and investments to achieve a specific financial goal over time. Deliberate is a key word, not garbage in, garbage out. You start it after 2 months. For the whole of the year, you won't do again. Deliberate process of organizing your income, expenses, savings, and investment to achieve specific financial goals over time. I told us how I was able, by the grace of God, to buy my first 2 plots of land in Lagos. I never knew as a pastor you can own a land. You know, we believe so much. Maybe somebody, God will lead to somebody to sow seed, to sow the land or build a house and sow it to you, which is godly, which is correct, which is possible. But before that one comes, don't just be sitting down and be hoping and be waiting. Do something from where you are. Remember, the same scripture that you are believing on, the same scripture tells us that if wishes are horses, beggars will ride on them. Is it not true? You have been a pastor now, like me, for 10 years. What have you made out of your pastoring for 10 years? You have been a pastor now for 20 years. What have you made out of your life for 20 years? You know, as a pastor, you are always giving. You give prayer, you give counseling, you give it, you give, until you almost give your life as if we are Jesus Christ. That's our calling, yes? But while you are giving, have financial intelligence. Financial what? Intelligence. Plan your finances. Deliberately organize your income. Deliberately organize your expenses. Deliberately organize your savings, your investments. Tell yourself, in the next 1-2 years, I'll be able to own a land, a property. I'll be able to do this and do that. Then you start up. I want us to answer these following questions. Where am I now financially? We'll start with that. Where am I now? Where am I now financially? Where do I want to be? And how do I get there? Where am I now? Where do I want to be? And how do I get there? So if you don't plan your money will plan your poverty. If you don't plan your money will plan your poverty. And many people will now say, God forbid. Yes, God will forbid it. But everything God will do on earth, God will use man to do it. That's not true? Everything God will do on earth, God will use man to do it. So we are always quick to say, God forbid. Yes, God will forbid. But God cannot come down from heaven to forbid. God must always use man. So for God to forbid you to plan for your money to plan your poverty, me too, I forbid it for you. But for God to forbid it, you must forbid it. It is you. As I saying God forbid, God say yes, I hear. I'm now using you to forbid it. But most times, many of us will do nothing. We'll sit back. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. And before your very eyes, God will be telling you, I have already forbidden it in heaven. And I'm waiting for you to act. Are you acting? Are you behaving? So plan yourself. Where am I now? Okay, I am at 0 level. From this 0 level, where do I want to be? Where do I want to be? I have a son. By the grace of God, I know he must also be listening to me on this training. This my son is in UK with his family. When I knew him, he was not in UK. I knew him when he was in Lagos. He was into business. He ran into crisis with his business. There are unforeseen circumstances that comes in sometimes in our lives. But how we handle them determines how quick we come out of them. Most people will run into crisis and they will allow depression to depress them. No. You don't allow depression. What do? You quickly re-strategize. And this my son re-strategized. After losing his business, he lost his entire business. This one is not. He lost his business. He lost everything. He lost everything. He lost. But he quickly re-strategized, encouraged himself. And according to him, he went to the bank, approached the bank, and took a loan. Courageous people. He took a loan. And when he took this loan, he bought shuttle bus. You know these shuttle buses? He bought 2. And when he bought the 2 shuttle buses, he gave one to a driver and started using one by himself. So both him and his employee are on the road. So whatever the driver will say, he too knows. So the driver will not come back and say, all through today, hold up, the hold up of Lagos. Me too, I was there. So they began, and that was how he came out of poverty, and he shared it with me. And I said, what? Because I was praying with him during those crises. Every day we are praying. Beloved, everything is not prayer. Use your head. Everything is not prayer. I was his pastor. I was praying with him. But he had to engage financial intelligence. Guess what? As he shared that with me, and I said to myself, this is my son. I'm praying with him. I'm a pastor. What do I do? I approached our ministry. And I told them that I need a car loan. I need a car loan. And by the grace of God, I am entitled to receive car loan. So, and when I obtain this car loan, I will pay back in 5 years. A certain percentage will be deducted from my salary. And that will be done for 5 years. So that I will clear the car loan. So no problem. Let the percentage be deducted from my salary, but give me the car loan. I need a car loan. He said, okay. I applied because I was qualified. And the car loan came, and I got the money. Some of my friends, when they apply for this car loan, they will go and buy car. Liability. They will start following the car, start using the car, start servicing the car. And as they're servicing the car with their money, they are earning. They are following the car with their money they are earning. The salary that are supposed to come, they will not be deducting it. What a lifestyle. You're supposed to earn 100,000. They now deducted, let's assume 30,000 from it as a loan, car loan you collected. So 70,000 entered your pocket. From that 70,000, you now buy fuel to fuel the car. For that 70,000, You now bring out money to service the same car, and you are paying for the car. That is credit for those of us in the West. So you don't engage credit for liability. You collect credit for investment. Please know it today. You don't collect credit for liability. Many people today, they collect credit, they go and buy television. They collect credit, they go and buy car. They collect credit. Anything that you are servicing that is not bringing income is liability. But I took that car loan for my ministry where I'm serving, and I now sent it to that my son in Lagos, and he bought another shuttle bus added to his own. Remember, he had 2, so I now gave him 1, making it 3. But he never disclosed to anybody that is not his own, so he gave it to another driver driving for him. Meanwhile, I was the investor, so I invested in his idea, and I'm pastoring my congregation, doing my pastoring, and somebody is driving the bus for me and making money for me, and I'm not there. That is what is called multiple streams of income. Smart investment. Smart investment. Not what many people are doing today. Multiple struggles of income. Multiple struggles of income is what many people are doing today. Multiple struggles of income. You are a civil servant. Now, you earn salary. That's one income stream. Now, the same you are a caterer. You collect catering job. You are the one that will do the catering yourself. You are the one that will go to the occasion yourself. And you serve. You collect income, another stream of income. You now open a shop. Maybe you put someone there. At the end of the day, you run back there. You are monitoring, you are doing everything. And yes, those are channels through which monies are coming, but you are practically involved. Without you, none of those things will work. The day you are not able, you can't do them again. They are called multiple struggles of income. The true meaning of multiple streams of income is having channels of income that you are not practically involved in. You are not practically involved in. The bus was in Lagos, a driver was driving it, and my son was managing it for me. Every month they will now send me what? They will send me the monthly returns. Monthly returns. So what did I do? Knowing where that the money is coming, impedes me. Then another opportunity came. A daughter of mine now introduced me to a real estate. Now said, as a pastor, you can be introducing people to land while you are in your office. Tell people to invest. When they buy, you get a commission. I said, that's true. That's true. Somebody will be asking you, I need to invest in land. It's okay. There's this real estate company. They have property here, they have property there, they have property there. If the person buys, you earn a commission. You didn't go there, you didn't do anything, you earn a commission. And another profitable aspect of it is that if you register with a real estate company as a realtor, what we know today in a common sense as agent. I'm an agent. In real estate, it's called realtor. If register as a realtor, as part of the benefits of a realtor in that particular real estate company, is that you, as a realtor, you can also buy a property from the same real estate and pay for 12 months. You can also buy a property from the same real estate and pay for 12 months. So what did I do? I registered as a realtor, and I doesn't go there. So it's when people come to me and they wanted to invest, I can introduce them that estate, estate company. They have the estate here and there and there. If you can also invest there, and any income that comes from that, my boss returns every month. When they pay me, I will now push it to that real estate. So I chose a property in Lagos, and I began to pay, and I began to pay, and I began to pay. So the bus driver is driving, the money is coming, I'm investing in real estate. So today, by the grace of God, God has helped me to now have 2 plots of land in Lagos. Now, you can now see that while I'm still paying for that car loan has multiplied for me. Instead of me, some of my friends, that car has already even deteriorated to the point that they are now selling the car as a scrap. But what I would have used and turned it to scrap as I speak now is now an investment that have doubled in value. Doubled in value. The value of those land now can give me that credit facility I took 5 times. 5 times. That is making financial planning. Starting where you are. So how to get there? I have showed you. What you want to be, where you want to get to, I have showed you. So now, let me quickly drive the third objective of Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Because the community, you're already there. If you are not there, at the end of this training, you will go to our description. This is this YouTube channel. You go to our description. When you get to the description, you will see our details. And part of the details in the description is the Kingdom Wealth Alliance link to join the community, where we'll be giving you training upon training, training upon training. I'll be coming up with another training in a couple of days. And you will not but transform your life. So number 3 objective is to drive the power of financial discipline. I have spoken about discipline. What is discipline? And I said here, discipline is the consistent ability to control your spending. Consistent ability to control your spending. Stick to your financial plan and make decisions that align with your long-term goals. Discipline is the consistent ability to control your spending. Stick to your financial plans and make decisions that align with your long-term goals. That's discipline. It is the bridge between knowledge and results. Discipline. The bridge between knowledge and what? Results. Many people today, they have knowledge, too much knowledge, too many knowledge. But what bridges the gap between knowledge and results is discipline. 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 That's what bridges the gap. Discipline. So, you have knowledge. You discipline yourself, the result comes. So, financial intelligence shows you what to do, but discipline makes you to do it. Financial intelligence shows you what to do, but discipline makes you to do it. Discipline makes you to do it. So as I'm showing you what to do now, through this free financial intelligence training, you are learning, you are acquiring knowledge, you are getting to know what to do. Discipline now entails you start doing it from your level. Start doing it from your level. Start doing it. If you end up in only knowing, you end up in being frustrated, and that will not be your portion. So, what am I doing? I would like to give us number 4 of my objective, and this one is critical. Critical objective. To confront and to conquer the spirit of poverty. I hate poverty. I hate poverty. My father in the faith, Bishop David Oyedepo, will always shout, I hate poverty. I can never be poor. I can never be poor. I hate poverty. I can never be poor. It's better you start shouting it, oh. Before poverty will start shouting your name. Shout it. Poverty, I hate you. I hate poverty. And I can never be poor. So one of my objectives in this Kingdom Wealth Alliance is to confront and to conquer the spirit of poverty. Poverty is a spirit. Follow me. Poverty is a spirit. Is a mindset. Is a habit. Is a lifestyle. Is a state. Poverty is a spirit. Is a mindset. Is a habit. Is a lifestyle. Is a state. Is a spirit in the sense that when money enters, before you know it, bills will be ringing on your bed, your mind. Bills, bills, bills. All you want to pay is bill, 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 bill. When will you finish paying bill? It builds a mindset. The mindset of, I can't save now. I can't invest now. It is not enough. It is not enough. When will it be enough? So, before you know it, from that spirit of too much bill every day to the mindset, it's not enough. It becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. Even when you have fractions, you have maybe some level of overflow, you can't even go back there because you have built it as a habit. It becomes your lifestyle, and it now places you at a state of almost always looking for, always not having sufficiency. It keeps you in that state. So poverty, the spirit of poverty has its stronghold in ignorance. The spirit of poverty has its stronghold in ignorance. And hear this. Ignorance is not a demon. You cannot cast it out. Ignorance is not a demon. You cannot cast it out. It is only knowledge that can deal with ignorance. Today, people will come to pastor, pray for me. This poverty of a thing, sir, they don't cast out poverty. Oh. You know, I said, okay, I pray now. I cast out the spirit of poverty. Spirit of poverty have a stronghold in ignorance. So as you are learning now, you are casting it out. So the only solution to cast out the spirit of poverty is knowledge. It's knowledge. It's not a demon. You can't cast it out. You can only acquire knowledge to deal with it. As you are listening now, it's dawning on you. I can change my level. I can change my status. I can change my financial status. Now, look at the word poor. The word poor. We are going to look at that acronym of the word poor. P-O-O-R. P-O-O-R. Look at the acronym. The word poor. It means P, passing. First O, over. Second O, opportunity. And the R, repeatedly. So poor means passing over opportunity repeatedly. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. So when you are passing over opportunity repeatedly, you will be poor. Somebody will now say, is this man cursing me? No, I'm not cursing you, and I can't curse you. I can't curse you. Rather, I'm showing you the way out. Like this training is an opportunity. And towards the end of this training, I'll be showing you what to do. An opportunity will be open to you. But passing over, now, hear this. Opportunity does not come but once. So, you know, we have this delusion, opportunity comes but once. It doesn't come but once. Opportunity comes again and again. But what do you do with them when they come? What do we do with them? or your opportunity comes again and again. So when you keep passing over, you pass this one, another one comes, you pass it again, another one comes, you are repeating passing opportunity over and over, you become poor. So start taking steps, start taking advantage of opportunities. That is why by the end of this training, I'll be creating opportunities that you and I can start and also take advantage of, even at our level, no matter the level. So number 5 objective is to drive the pattern of building lasting kingdom wealth. That's a pattern, that's a pathway to drive the pattern of building lasting kingdom wealth through the principle of making money, managing money, and multiplying money. The principle of making money, managing money, and multiplying money. Like as I said before, many people make money, few manage money, and yet very few multiply money. It takes a lot of sacrifice to manage money and multiply money. Let me explain. Everything you are doing today, you are making money. Everybody in the market today is making money. You are doing POS vendor, you are making money. As a career person, you are making money. As a professional person, you are making money. You are a businessman, a businesswoman, you are making money. A contractor, you are making money. But where the challenge now lies is on managing the money you are making. And until you manage the money you are making, you can't multiply it. That's where the challenge is. So I'll be creating to you and to everyone listening the pattern of building lasting wealth through making money, managing money, and multiplying money. Look at this. Let me give us this scripture. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 1. Can we look at it? Ecclesiastes 11 verse 1. It said, "Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days." This is scripture. Cast thy bread upon the waters, and thou shalt find it after many days. Wait a minute, reason with me now. Let us use common sense. Let's use common sense. Reason with me. If you carry a loaf of bread and drop it into a basin of water, what will happen? The bread will dissolve. The bread will dissolve. The bread will vanish. It will dissolve and vanish. Now, never to return. But how come scripture is now saying that after many days? After many days. So what you think that is living your life now in form of investment is not actually living your life, but rather going to your future to wait for you. That is simply the definition of investment. Casting your bread, you ought to have eaten. Okay, let's look at the second scripture I will show to us. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 10. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 10. Let's look at that scripture. "For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and making it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater." It gives bread to the eater and seed to the sower. So you can turn your bread to seed. He said when you turn your bread to seed, it will surely come down. So long as rain is coming, snow is coming, it will surely bring forth and bud. That was what that Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 1 is talking about. Cast your bread upon the water. Turn down your bread to seed. Not every time you are eating bread, you are eating it. Turn it to seed. Cast it upon the waters. After many days, you will find it. After many days, you will find it. So always know that in every bread, there is a seed. Maybe you didn't hear me. In every bread, there is a seed. Didn't our fruits teaches us this? In every fruit, there is a seed. You take a mango fruit, You lick the fruit, you see seed inside. Every fruit have a seed. So in every bread, there's a seed. But the challenge is, we don't have eyes to see it. Do you have the spiritual eyes to see seed inside bread? As rain coming down from heaven and snow, returning back, not back to him thither, but watering the earth, make it to bring forth and bud, giving seed to the sower, bread to the eater. Now, let me show you the Message translation of this scripture in Isaiah 55 verse 10. Message translation. Let us look at it. This is a powerful training. Just as rain and snow descend from the skies and don't go back until they have watered the earth. They don't go back until they have watered the earth. Until they have watered the earth. He said, doing their work for making things grow and blossom, producing seed for farmers and food for the hungry. Producing seed for farmers and food for the hungry. Now look at this. Everybody today tends to be hungry. Hunger. But for you to quench hunger, you must be a farmer. Everyone, for you to quench hunger, who to eat that food, who produced it? You want to eat rice, you want to eat iba, you want to eat salad, you want to eat this, you want to eat that. Salad, who made it? Not a farmer. Rice, who cultivated it? Not a farmer. Every food that will quench your hunger was produced by what? A farmer. So without a farmer, hunger will kill somebody. So God said, I'm producing seed for farmers. Now, let me show you this. Now, you believe with me, most of us, I don't know about you, but we are born in the village, grew up in the village, most of us. Don't forget about this Gen Z generation today. Most of them does not understand where we are coming from. Now, my late father, my late mother, they are farmers. They were farmers. I was born in the village, grew up in the village. I didn't have so much privilege like most people have today. Thank God the day I encountered the ministry of Bishop David Oyedepo. It was the ministry of Bishop David Oyedepo, Living Faith Church, Winners Chapel, that changed my mindset. That's the day I encountered that dear father of faith. That's the day my life changed. That's the day my life changed. Now, then, as farmers, before our very eyes, during farming season, my father will go to the barn, where we have saved all the yam we harvested all through the harvest season, and we gather them and put inside baskets, and we are heading back to the farm, and we gather all of every one of us. The yam we are supposed to be eating between that period of April, May, June, that you see they call it hunger period. But we'll go to the farm, and guess what are we doing? We are burying those yam. Does it make sense? You now open the ground, what we call cultivation. You do tilling, you till the ground. So your own common sense, how can you just open the ground and you bury yam you're supposed to eat? So you now know that inside that yam, which is bread, there is a seed. You now bury it, and you went home tired, fatted out, you bath, and then you start waiting with hope that during the next harvest season there will be bumper harvest. That's what happens. In every seed, in every bread there is a seed. So many people make money, but few manage money, and very, very few multiply money. From today, I see you enter that realm of those making money, managing money, and multiplying money. So hear this. Kingdom wealth is not built by prayer. Thank God I'm a pastor. Kingdom wealth is not built by prayer alone. It is built by revelation applied with discipline. Now, prayer is the master key. The master key. The master key is what? Prayer. Because without prayer, any other thing you are doing is in shambles. Prayer is the master key. Remember, when Jesus was speaking to Peter, he said to Peter, I will give you the keys. 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 Not the key. The keys, plural, of the kingdom. So among those keys, there is a master key. In your house now, you have a what we call your master's bedroom. Even the key, they have master's key. The master key. So prayer is the master key. But the other keys, keys of investment, keys of savings. So if you pray prayer alone, sir, you will pray and pray and pray, and you won't have anything to eat. You fast and fast and fast. You fast. You can start with fasting and prayer. Maybe when it is plenty, you turn your hunger to fasting. But when you turn your hunger to fasting, start planning, start investing, so that tomorrow you won't be living a hunger strike life. Now, for those of us, by the grace of God, we virtually live a fasted life. Not because there's no food to eat, but because of the nature of our calling. So there's a difference between you are living a fasted life by calling and living a hunger strike life. Hunger strike is that you are going on strike because there's no food. That's hunger strike. So you are now going on hunger strike, call it fasting. But how long? But you can start with that. But then you plan, then you manage, then you multiply. Your story will change. So let me show you this simple flow. A simple word flow. Number one of them is financial intelligence shows you what to do. Just as this training now. The essence of this training is to show you what to do. I'll be coming up with series of trainings. This is just the beginning. One of the trainings I'm going to be giving to us, let me just give us a tip, is the software of colonialism. You won't understand. Software. You won't understand. When we get there, I will show you. The software. Oh God, God have mercy. So look at this. Financial intelligence. What to do. Financial planning. How to do it. What I'm showing you. I'm showing you what to do. I'm showing you how to do it. Financial discipline. Doing it consistently. Start now and start doing it. Start now. Start right now. Don't say tomorrow. Tomorrow when they finish. Oh, do you know that there's no even tomorrow? Yes. There's no tomorrow. Yes. Have you gotten to tomorrow before? There's no tomorrow. Some people will say, so why would you be saying like that? Now, today was yesterday, tomorrow. That's not true. Today now. Yesterday, today was tomorrow. But today now you are in today. So that tomorrow you will still get there and it will become today. So when will you not get to the tomorrow? You're already in the tomorrow. You are already in the tomorrow. You are now, today is your yesterday tomorrow. It's your yesterday tomorrow. So you're already in the tomorrow. Start now. So I want you to know that many people work hard, but few think strategically. Many people do what? They work hard, but few think strategically. So become among those few that be thinking strategically. Wealth is not a product of labor alone. It's a product of wisdom, planning, and discipline. Wealth is not a product of labor alone. You are laboring. Start with labor. But remember, time will come when you may not have the strength to labor again. So, You start with labor, you graduate to wisdom, planning and discipline, and then you have built a global wealth. That's where you are going to. So let me quickly introduce to us Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Kingdom Wealth Alliance. The word Kingdom Wealth Alliance, number one is kingdom. Kingdom means that our foundation and our focus is God's way. That's what we mean by kingdom. If you look at that, if you look at our logo, crown looking up, the crown is going up, so you are going up. The arrow is going up. We are busting out of the earth. You burst out of poverty. So the kingdom there means that our foundation and our focus is God's way. God's way. So we are not teaching you worldly way. No, it's kingdom way. That's why I kept on mentioning for all in kingdom, we pay tithes, we do this. If it's not kingdom, I wouldn't have been mentioning that. But it's a kingdom way. The wealth there, kingdom wealth, the wealth there means clear financial purpose. Clear financial purpose. This money you are looking for, is it for what? Is it to go and brag? Yes, I have made it. I don't blow. I don't hammer. No. You must have clear financial purpose. And what is alliance? Alliance there means well-structured and unified community with credibility and savings culture. So that's what I'm building now. You are part of my alliance. We are building well-structured and unified community. You come into the community with credibility and savings culture. That is what we are doing. What's our mandate? Our mandate is to build wealth God's way. To build wealth God's way. Our mission is to raise a generation of disciplined and God-fearing investors. To raise a disciplined and God-fearing investors. A generation of disciplined and God-fearing investors. Now, what am I trying to achieve? I want to confront something. In this Kingdom Wealth Alliance, I am confronting about three things. Number one thing I'm confronting is the get rich quick syndrome. This get rich quick mentality, I'm confronting it. And that is what will lead me to the next training on the software of colonialism. The software is a software. So you are going to understand, I'm going to break it down. This get rich quick. Get rich quick. I also show you what leads to that. Because it's not your fault. It's not your fault, but thank God for financial intelligence. When you know better, you act better. I'm going to show you way out. Because many of us were already in that trap. Life messed up. And it's not your fault, but I'll be teaching you. It's a software. We are going to reprogram it. That's what it is, software. You program, you reprogram. So we are going to be reprogramming that software. So I'm confronting impulse spending. Spending without planning. You just saw this, you buy. You saw this, you buy. You saw this, you buy. You even buy what you don't want. What you don't need. You buy and buy and buy and buy what you don't need. Impulse spending. But you have to confront it. It's not everything that pushes you, you put your money in. Then I'm confronting, which is the reason why I started this training, financial ignorance. People today, they are where they are today as a result of financial ignorance. Not that they are not good people, they are good people. I know you're a good person. As you listen to me now, you're a good person. You are trying, you are doing well. But if you know what you are knowing now, 10 years ago, imagine where we would have been today. Financial ignorance. In most places, most cases, our systems where we belong to does not teach us most of these things. We don't know. We keep moving on circle and circle. That is why you must reach out, you must learn, get mentors. Get mentors. Get mentors. Build your life. My father in the faith will always tell you how God connected him to Kenneth E. Hagin, how God connected him to Kenneth Copeland, how God connected him to Ora Roberts, to T.L. Osborne, to Papa E. Adeboye, to Blessed Memory Besida Husa. All those connections, we are part of the transformation that changed his life, that you and I, we are enjoying today. So, who are your mentors? Financial ignorance. Financial ignorance. You have spent 10 years now as a civil servant. What do you have to show? I remember those days I was a civil servant before I came into pastoring. In the office, somebody will come with heads of stockfish. Stockfish. They will package it. Everybody, this one, people will now start collecting on credit, collecting on credit. So in fact, in my office then we have about, my own particular office, we have about 3 staffs. Yes, we have 3 staffs. This person will collect, we have 2 senior staff, I and one other staff, we are the senior staff. We now have 2 junior staffs. So, but I was privileged to be the executive officer of the office. So they will now, this person will collect and say, pastor, collect now, this stockfish is good. I say, I don't like stockfish. I said, in fact, we don't used to like stockfish. Another time, somebody will come in with wrapper. What I do with wrapper? Wrapper. This will collect. Say, pastor, collect wrapper. I said, we don't like wrapper. I don't go marry newly then. Then maybe they will target me. Maybe the one that somebody will now come with shoe, woman shoe, powerful shoe. They say, hey, pastor will not tell us he don't like because he's married. Say, pastor, see this shoe, powerful shoe. I say, but why I don't like wearing shoe? Oh my God. You buy shoe on credit, you buy wrapper on credit, you buy stockfish on credit, you buy everything on credit. How much is your salary? The day salary will come, that day salary is already gone. Salary is gone. No planning. So why? Lack of financial intelligence. So what am I replacing it with? I am replacing it with number 1, patience. Build patience. All this quick. Nah. Well, it's not your fault. It's as a result of pressure. Because sometimes you say, I've been there. You say, pastor, you don't understand. If you know the pressure I am into, yes, I've been there. But in the midst of that pressure, build capacity, build patience. Build structure. Instead of impulse spending. Before you know, you don't buy this. Build structure. Structure your life. Start it today. Then, instead of lack of financial intelligence, you are learning wisdom now. So, by this training now, you can now see that you are gaining wisdom. Oh, from today, I will no longer be doing like that. And in case you are indebted by this training, I pray for you that God will start teaching you the methodical way of coming out of debt. We'll be teaching many things on these free trainings on our platform. Methodical way of coming out of debt. There are people today, as I speak now, all these online money lenders. You are borrowed from every one of them. All the money lenders online. This one is publishing your name. Somebody called me, and when the name came out, I saw debtor. That's what Truecaller brought out, because they have reported the line that this line is owing. So when the person now called, as I look at the phone, I hear debtor. You will be debtor. So I'm going to be teaching the structure, the methodical ways of coming out of all those things, and God will help you to come out. Now you have seen the truth about money. Those Though we cannot exhaust everything, but you have seen the truth about money. I want you to know that information alone does not change your life. It's implementation that changes your life. Information alone does not change your life. Implementation is what changes your life. So nothing changes until you change. So if nothing changes in your life this hour, as I'm watching this video now, wherever you are, all over the globe, you are in America, you are in Canada, you are in UK, you are in Europe, you are in Asia, you are in Australia, you are in Africa, any part of Africa, you are in Kenya, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Cameroon, Chad, anywhere you are. If you do nothing with what you are hearing now, nothing will change. So I want to quickly show us the way out. What we can do, because what will be going on in your mind now? Okay, where do I start? I have given us some steps. I say go to the bank and start pick a form and start saving little by little. A structured financial percentage of your income. Begin to structure it out and begin to put it there. Make it consistent and specific. So I have a vision to build Kingdom Wealth Creators Network. Kingdom Wealth Creators Network. Because one thing I have understand in my journey of learning financial freedom and wealth creation, in my journey I discovered that the wealthy keep on getting wealthy. Well, the scripture says so. The rich keep getting richer. The poor keep getting poorer. That is a very big concern. The rich keep getting richer. The poor keep getting poorer. So my passion now, how do I pull out the poor from poverty, then you join the rich? How do I pull out the poor? The poor must not keep getting poorer. Don't believe it. There's always a way out. How you can be pulled out? It's a matter of time. With well-structured investment plan, you can be pulled out. There's always a tiny line between poverty and prosperity, if you can understand it. So, to build a Kingdom Wealth Creators Network. Now, this is referred to as fractional ownership network. Fractional ownership. So that is where we are going to start with. Fractional ownership. You can't afford 1 million, 5 million, 20 million, 30 million. But from where you are now, you can afford something. And you must start from where you are. By the special grace of God, as a pastor, I've been privileged to gain some level of knowledge, and I'm still learning. I'm still going through entrepreneurship. I'm still going through training. I just finished a training on leadership. I wrote my exams online yesterday. I'll be on Monday thereabout. I wrote my exam online on Bachelor in Leadership online. And someone will be there. If someone I know did not introduce me to that, I wouldn't have done it. So knowledge is powerful, but what you do with knowledge is what transforms your life. I heard it that I can still be in my place without going anywhere, but use my gadget, use my phone, and at a time most convenient, and it does not affect anything I'm doing, and I'll stay online. I will do my courses online and write my exam online and get my certificate. Why not? I'm trusting God now to do so many. I have done so many trainings online, paid trainings, but this one I am not paying. This one is free training. But I'm going to expose you to some level where you can be pulled out of poverty. We have a company today called GMG. This company is agro-business company. So we came up with GMG Life Investment. GMG Life Investment is a secured investment opportunity for wealth creation and financial growth. GMG Life Investment. We are into agriculture. Now, by the grace of God, I have a mentor in Lagos, Dr. Emmanuel Olumide. Now, he's into real estate. Now he has gone into agriculture. There are about 2,000 hectares of land. They are planting palm fruits now. The planting is ongoing right now. What do we do? Now, GMG is GH Mawafapo Global Limited. I will explain that to you later. It came from the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 26 and verse 15, where God said, and God helped King Uzziah, and he became marvelously helped. So for you to be marvelously helped, in the easy translation, the easy Bible said God helped him in many ways, and he became very famous and powerful. God helped him in many ways. So you must be helped in many ways. So we have to structure this fractional ownership to partner with this company in Lagos to begin to enter into agriculture. This time around, this particular product is on palm plantation, and this palm plantation is being planted now. It has a period of 5 years to grow and to mature. 5 years. So it's not a get rich quick. You invested now, your body is pushing you. The money I put now, when is it coming? It does not come until after 5 years. It's at the 6th year you will start receiving return on investment. At the 6th year, within these first 4 years, the plantation have about 3 to 4 years lifetime to start producing. At the 5th year, then at the 5th year, harvest will start, and processing will start, and milling will start, and then by 6th year you already counting your money. And any of investment you make, you have your 20% return on investment annually, and that is basic. That is, you have between 20 to 40% of return on investment, but it cannot fall below 20%. The 20% is basic annually. Now imagine you now investing 20 million, 30 million, 100 million, and every annually you are not there, you are not the one cutting the palm fruits, you are not the one milling it, you are not the one doing anything, but every year such money is coming back to you. That is what is called smart investment. But the GMG company, now knowing that many people may not be able to afford 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, 1 billion, GMG company now had to come in with fractional ownership, where we now have slots, we have tokens, we have blocks, we have streams. So we start with token. A token is 30,000 naira. A token. But you cannot come in with just one token. You can only come in with minimum 5 tokens. You can't come in with just one. You come in with minimum 5 tokens. So the minimum of the tokens is 5. So you can come in with 5. You can come in with 6 tokens, can come in with 7 tokens, can come in with 8 tokens, can come in with 9 tokens, can come in with 10 tokens, 11, 12, as much as you can get. So 30,000 naira. Now let me give you an analysis. You now said, okay, if you are doing POS business, you are selling markets, you are selling crayfish, you are selling onions, you are selling tomatoes, you are selling fish. What we are doing, you'll be able to save 30,000. Now, these 5 tokens, that is the entry. If you come in with 5 tokens, which is 150,000, you have the window to pay for it for 90 days. That is what is called platform for wealth creation. You have the window to do what? Pay for it for 90 days. So what you do, you lock it down. You quickly pick it now. You can, out of that 150, you pay 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. In the next 90 days, you complete the payment. So if you put yourself now, from now, start investing. Let me start putting money ahead of me. So okay, let me lock down this. And to lock it down, I have also created a way that in this training, in each of the streams, I'm going to be giving out money. For those that are coming to token, I'm looking at giving out 500,000 to 50 people. 500,000 to 50 people. So what do I intend to do? The first 50 people to come in, if as you are hearing this training now, between now and 7 days, from now you are getting this training and 7 days, you clock in, you will pay 25,000. But your return on investment will be reading, because a token is 30,000. So when you are getting your 20%, you are not getting your 20% on 25,000, you are getting your 20% on 30,000. So if you now check, coming in with 5 tokens, you are coming in now with 125,000, so 150,000. So you have 25,000 to yourself, which you can even use now and even make it, or making this 5 tokens, you can now use that 150 and get 6 tokens. I getting it now. So for for 5 tokens now, the same amount for 5 tokens now, you get 6 tokens. You get 6 tokens. It's all 5. You get 6. And you make your deposit now. If you don't have the entire 150, you make your deposit now. The company is structured with global legal documents. Once you come in, we'll send you the documents, because we are backed up by law. It's an agro business company, multi-level company, backed up by law. We have our global legal documents that will be sent to you. You sign. It documents that you become part of the owners of the company, just like they sell shares. But what is in a bigger way? And the return on investment on this investment is for life. For life. For life. After 5 years, we'll start having returns. And that return you'll be having will be for life. For life. Now, imagine you have 3 children. You have 3 children. You now take a 5 token for one child, another 5 token for another child, another 5 token for another child. From 5 years to come, those 5 tokens start returning on return on investment. In the next 10 years, you discover that you don't need to gather money for their school fees again. That investment can pay their school fees all through life. So you pick a token. Right now, you have a bonus that you are going to get. After 7 days, if you can't pick it between 7 days and make a payment, make a deposit, from the next 7 days to 30 days, you will now pay 140,000. Instead of 125, you pay 140,000. After 30 days, as I'm revealing it now, you will pay your complete 150,000. You will pay your complete 100 after 30 days. But remember, you have window of 90 days to complete it. And if you couldn't complete it in the next 90 days, we will refund you your money intact. We will refund you your money what? Intact. Because you are not going to slow down those that are going to be, who are going to be entering the investment. Because after 90 days, we enter one investment. Another 90 days, we enter another investment. We keep on taking it slot by slot like that. The next one is slot. A slot is 1 million. A slot is 1 million. Now you are picking a slot now. Between now and the next 7 days, you are picking a slot. You are going to pay 950,000 instead of 1 million. Now after 7 days, the grace will expire. Between 7 days and 30 days, you will pay 980,000. But after that 30 days window, it will become 1 million. But you can still pay that money in the next 90 days. So this is a way to break down investments for you. You break it down. You start investing. If you pick a slot 1 million, you can deposit right now 500,000. Then between now and 90 days, you have paid it off. You can pick 5 slots, 4 slots. So okay, I'm picking 4 slots. You deposit 1 million. Between now and 90 days, you will be able to pay it off. Then after 5 years of this investment, because the company now is clearing 2,000 hectares of land, it takes about 400 million to clear it, according to our leader, Dr. Emmanuel Olumide. To plant the crop, to plant the plantations, to maintain it, and to grow it, the manuring, the maintaining, and by the time it will start producing, the company is installing mill that will process it to so many end products. Now it is from the money that will now be coming in from the 6th year that everybody will now start getting return on investment. So this is for life. For life. You know where you're investing. And once you come in now and make your deposit, we have another platform. We call it the Kingdom Wealth Alliance VIP. VIP. So once you come in now and make your deposit right now, you send us your payment evidence of payment, we'll now send you that link. You enter the VIP. In that VIP, we have a dashboard. That is where you'll be seeing where investment is going on, when we are doing investments, and everything that the company, the partnership we have with that company, as they also having their own dashboard, we are reflecting it on our own dashboard. So you are seeing how the investment is going. So we have blocks. A block is 5 million. If you pick a block now, you are going to pay 4.5 million. So you can now deposit 1 million or deposit 2 million. Then between now and 90 days, you will be able to make your complete payment. A block is 5 million. You pick a block now, make a deposit, lock it down, and then spray between now 90 days, you clear it off. If you are not able to come in between now 7 days, you will no longer pay 4.5. You will now pay 4.8. But after 30 days, it return back to 5 million. Turn about 5 million. If you are picking 1 slot, 1 block, 2 blocks is 10 million, 3 blocks is 15 million. Then after 3 blocks, if you are not going higher, then you go for streams. A stream is 20 million. So if you pick a stream now, you pay 19 million. Between now and 19 and 7 days. After 7 days, you pay 19.5. Between 7 and the 30 days. After that 30 days, it is 20 million. Return back to 20 million. So start now. All you do is from this YouTube video, go to the description. If you go to the description of the YouTube channel, in that description, our details are there, our phone numbers are there, the link to Kingdom Wealth Alliance is there, the phone number is there. So what do? Reach out to us now. And if you're already in a Kingdom Alliance platform, you private chat us now. I want to get a stream. I want to lock it down. I want to pay 5 million, 2 million for the stream. Then I'll spread it between 90 days. I want to get a block. I have 1.5 million to pay now. I have 2 million to pay now. I want to get a slot. I have 500,000 to pay, 800,000 to pay, 200,000 to pay. I want to pay for a token, 5 token. And out of the 5 token, 125, I have 25,000 to pay. I have 30,000 to pay. You quickly reach out to us now. We are going to send you the company account details. You make your deposit and then send us your evidence of payment. We will now process it and send you your secret code. That's a secret code, because the essence of that secret code is you will see yourself in the dashboard. That dashboard, you will see yourself. So we are careful to display people's identity. So we generated a secret code. So when you see the dashboard, you see we are investing 100 million. Out of that 100 million, you see so and so invested 10 million. So and so invested. So instead of seeing your name there, what you'll be seeing is your secret code. And that secret code, you are the only one that knows it. Because when it is generated and sent to you, you keep it secret. That's why it is called secret code. So everyone that will now be on that dashboard, you are watching. All you are seeing there is secret code. You see a code. You see the amount the person has invested. So another code. So when you now look at it, you trace your own code. This is my own. This is me. This is how much I put in. This is how much I put in. So that dashboard is what every year we'll be having our yearly annual reports. Yearly annual report, financial reports, and everything. And this one, you are not, that is smart investment. You are not one cutting the bush. You are not going to the bush. You are not one harvesting. Your own is you buy a token, you buy a slot, or you buy a stream, or you buy a block, and then your money start producing for you. This is all I have for you for now. I have so many other trainings that will be coming up, and each of those trainings I'll be opening us up to so many other opportunities that you can come in with. And any of these opportunities is promised to transform your life. So cash in now, step into this opportunity, and your life will not remain the same. I see that your life is not going to remain the same as soon as you step into this investment. So this is not just a training. This is a system that helps you build real wealth step by step. It's not just a training. It's what? A system. We have put a system in place. A system that will help you to build wealth step by step. And this is the kind of wealth that you are going to now transfer to your children as inheritance. I know that this training have done well to you. It has done you well. You have learned a lot. So cash in now. Don't say, okay, I have learned. I will. Procrastination is the mother of frustration. Procrastination is the mother of what? Frustration. So when you are procrastinating, you are giving birth. And the child you are giving birth to, his name is frustration. May you not procrastinate. And may you not give birth to frustration. That will never be your portion. Opportunity poor. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. An opportunity will be presented to you now. So how do I cast the spirit of poverty? You take advantage of opportunity. And it has been broken down. Fractional ownership. You don't need to crack your brain. Okay, it's a multi-billion dollar company. But I can come in, I can make my deposit, and I can spread it within 90 days. Are you telling me that between 90 days you cannot afford to contribute 125,000? That in the next 5 years will be earning you minimum of 20% for life? That's an investment. Now imagine you take it up as just the way I have been privileged to take it up as a savings culture. In the next first 90 days, you get a 5 token, or as the case may be. Another 90 days, maybe for your first son. And 90 days, you get another one for your second son. And 90 days, you get another one for your third son or your third child. As the case may be, you are building wealth. That's how to build wealth. Once again, whenever you are connected from all over the globe, in America, in Europe, in Asia, in Canada, South Africa, Kenya, in Malawi, in Morocco, in China, in Ghana, Cameroon, all over the globe, in Asia, far away, Australia, in anywhere you are, all you do now is on this YouTube video, go to the description now. Go to the description on this YouTube video. At that description, you are going to see all the details, how to reach us. And once you follow that, you see our phone numbers are there. You see our links are there. Then you follow. Then you join the community. You join the Kingdom Wealth community. In that Kingdom Wealth community, we'll now be sending updates in that our community. And all of our training are free. Every training we do, they are free. Every training we do, they are free. Our next training will be coming up and it will be announced in the community. God bless you. Thank you for the patience you have and the opportunity we have had together for this training. For you to sit down and listen to this. My prayer is that this time you have invested to listen to this training will earn you a global future wealth in Jesus' precious name. I want to appreciate each one of you, and I want to thank you for everyone connecting online. Continue to connect. Send this video to at least 3 people. Send this video to at least at least three people in your life. Your friend, your mother, your daddy, your father, your uncle. At least 3 people. Send this video to at least 3 people. You don't know who you'll be saving. You don't know who this video can save. Deliver from poverty. Save it. Send it. If you have a group, your school group, send it there. Send it there. This is financial intelligence training. Send it there. Send it to your group in WhatsApp. Put it on your status. Put this video on your WhatsApp status. You don't know, you don't have an idea who you'll be saving through this video. Send it to your Facebook account, your Instagram account. You can cut some of these things and then put in your TikTok. Instead of going to social media and be watching nonsense, put all these things. Educational programs, training programs that can transform people's life, and God will use you to bless other person, and that will be how all of us will be growing together, and God will take us to our wealthy place, and you will get there in Jesus' name. Once again, you are blessed. See you in our next training that will be coming up. I don't want to give all details yet. The details will be communicated in due course. God bless you. You are blessed. Thank you, and thank you. In Jesus' mighty name. I love you all. Wherever you are, I remain my humble self, Pastor Chibuike, the lead coach of Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Pastor Chibuike, the lead coach of Kingdom Wealth Alliance. My details will be on the description there. It's also on our Kingdom Wealth Alliance platform. So when you come in, you want mentorship, you reach out to me. You want counseling, you reach out to me. Even right now on the screen, we are going to be displaying my email address and also the number. So you can ask your questions. Yes, you can ask your questions. Let's display it. Let's show them the email address and also the WhatsApp phone number. So all this I have said now, you can write me, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or you want to start now to invest. So send in your questions through this email, pastorchibikonoha@gmail.com, or this WhatsApp number. You send me your message. Send me your question, clarification. You want to clarify. You want to know what to do now. Or you want to make your payments now. You just quickly chat us up. That is the email you use, or that is the phone number you use. Do that right now. I'm waiting for your question. I'm waiting for your feedback. And the Lord bless you and honor you in Jesus' name. You are blessed in Jesus' precious name. This is Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Kingdom Wealth Alliance, Global Financial Alliance. You are blessed. Thank you.